took about 3 weeks, which is longer than they normally take, but I finally got the batch of rifles from Rock Island that I won at their regional auction, which I actually attended in person. You guys have not seen this yet, but they wanted to do a video on the whole process of buying a gun at auction, like what's involved in doing business with Rock Island Auction Company. So they gave me a budget of $2,500, which for this auction is just about the right amount to win a decent lot. If you go a whole lot less than that, you're probably not going to win, or you're not going to win something nearly as nice, because the first thing you have to do is take your $2,500 in my case and subtract tax, which for me in Arizona is about 9% between state, city, county, etc., and subtract their buyer's premium, which is 15%, assuming you pay by cash, check, or wire transfer. It goes up to, I think, 18.5% if you pay by credit card. So anyway, a $2,500 budget is actually about a $1,900 bid. Oh, also shipping, because I won a lot of 4 rifles, which came in at like 50 pounds, which costs some money to ship, and of course they're going to happily bill that to you. So I just finished filming the end of what will be the actual video that goes up in, I think, about 2 weeks from now, where the gun I was specifically trying to get at the auction as part of a lot was a Carbiner 98 AZ, and in that lot I also ended up getting 3 other rifles, so I figured I wouldn't bother unpacking them on camera as part of that video, because it is a long and surprisingly time-consuming process to unpack 4 rifles as they have been packed by the Rock Island Auction Company. I do save all of this bubble wrap though. Happily now they make it pretty easy to do that. So the coolest thing that I got, of the 4 rifles in this batch, one of them was a really sad, like quasi-sporterized Argentine 1891 carbine. The one that was really cool is this one, which is an all-matching CE44 Car 98K. And this may sound surprising to some of you guys, but I actually don't have an authentic, proper Car 98K in my collection. Or I didn't until now. So, go through all the unpacking here. Probably the worst part about these is that they tape up, they bubble wrap the sling, which I actually really like. I mean, it's really cool that they do that, because it means the sling's a lot less likely to get broken. If there's a buckle on it, it doesn't rub against the gun in the box. Actually, that one came off pretty easy. Sometimes the sling bubble wrap is a real pain in the butt to get off. But there's the rifle. And let's see. There is the bolt. They pack the bolts separately. So, presto, I now actually have a pretty darn nice, all-matching 1944 JP Sauer Car 98K. I didn't spend very much time looking this over at the auction, because it wasn't my focus, it wasn't the thing I was really going for, but it appears to be completely matching, which is really pretty cool. This is one of those times when I think I actually got a pretty darn good deal on the batch of rifles, because the 98 AZ is a gorgeous example that you'll see in that video. This is like an all-matching original World War II Car 98K, is the sort of thing where there are a ton of them out there. It's kind of like Lugers or P38s in terms of quantity, but there are so many people who want them that the demand has really gone remarkably high. I think this is an original sling. I don't know that that's an original slider on it. Anyway, I still have one more to go here, but that's a lot of staticky unwrapping noise, so I will cut it off here. Look forward to showing you guys the full video from Rock Island. It's like half an hour of me gloriously examining like 7 different Car 98 AZs, and then spending about 8 seconds bidding on one to see if I can win it. So that's my update. Thanks for watching.